All right. Yeah. Oh, it is kind of cool. We got a little 3 melee core going on. So that size munch is definitely scary. I'm gonna get. Oh, I thought he'd ban Minnow. I think I need to ban Golzy as usual. Size munch is also scary, but I have whip for it, and my answers to Golzy aren't that great. Or maybe I ban Roller because it's just like a value ban. That's tough. There's a lot of things that I could definitely see banning here. I don't think Munch is one of them. I think it's Roller or Golzy. I think I just have to ban Golzy because it makes the opening too hard. Would like to lead Roller here, so we need to discourage Whip. Which means that I would have to bring Minnow to do that effectively. But then he gets to bring like anything on his team. Everything on his team's getting the Minnow. So this is definitely free Roller lead. It's just a question as to what I'm putting next to it. I could see it being Gyalis potentially, or even Cal might not be a bad option either. I want to say it's actually Calabyss. We're gonna go Cal Roller, a little change up. A little change up action. I'm thinking he goes Tolkien here because then he should live a Stone Ball. And he'll get to double the Cal slot. Yeah, that makes sense. But now we get access to banning Roller, which is really nice. Other things are kind of issues, but I think Roller is just like the hardest to deal with. Like we definitely could deal with it, but I don't think there's a reason to if we don't have to. They ban our whip. That makes Munch much scarier. So we're gonna have to bring Nid regardless. Which means that we are threatened by whip on both of our tanks, which means that we will probably need Minnow at some point. But then they just don't bring whip, but I would prefer them to not bring whip, so. Just have to break it down. Because, like, if they bring Gyalis Size Munch now for the Minnow, then I'm fine with that, because then Nid and Cal don't have as hard of a time. I guess he is already on 2 wins, so. Yeah. I'm also fine with him just bringing whip, because the other 2 are also tough for me to deal with. So who's better here? Tolkien's good here, but Gyalis is also good, and Gyalis is mirroring, and mirroring is kind of cracked. So we're just gonna go Gyalis. So on this turn 1, I think my Cal is getting doubled. Am I afraid of Minnow in the slightest with my team? No. So there's no point in me targeting that slot. So we're just gonna double Tolkien here. I'm gonna go with a Tinkrill on the Tolkien. Well, it's not gonna do too much. We don't get burned. Windburst will do a good chunk. This is good damage, and this is good damage, and having Tolkien out of the way is going to help a lot later on. So now this slot could potentially get tornadoed. So we could go like Gyalis. We go Gialis and like drop a Rockfall. I could see that, and then we have stabs up. We have all of our 2 holds up. And then if we think that slot's getting tornadoed, then we don't want to full commit into the Tolkien slot. We would rather Rockfall here. It does kind of hurt having to swap Cal out this early because we don't get to tick our Diablo up. But I think that's fine. I think Cal could help later on at some point. And it's also nice to just have Death Fodder to switch in. What does he do here? Okay, so the mirroring takes him down. So he should die to Rockfall plus tick now. He clicks Black Hole. That's fine. Don't mind that. We do lose our bait, but I don't think that's a big deal at all. Now, what does he go here? One of the flyers, most likely. I still just ignore this Minotaur. I don't really care about it at all. Whatever comes in is eating a big old goring. Brings out a soft head. That thing does have a soft head. Am I kicking it in its soft head or am I biting it in its soft head? I would like to bite a pea. Peas are made for biting. Do I need bite? Do I need kick? No to both. So I think we just bite. Probably gonna die. Do we get outsped? Think so. What does he click? He clicks like Plague Roller, which means I get exhausted, which kind of sucks. But I'm also totally fine with that. Like, I don't really care. He swaps. I don't care about that. Goes into whip. I'm guessing this Plague's Roller. Get Arvile. Get a Sea Bite plus a Goring. Should do big damage. Yep. So now, I think we just stab that slot. Because there's no world that I get outsped. And I just leave my roller in. Because there's no way that it dies to just whip, right? I think it actually could. He swapped that turn, right? Yeah. So he has NATO up, so it could just die to NATO, but I think we just leave it in. Because we need to keep rush up for our next scoring. This roller's not living long anyways. If he swaps Malali here, then that kind of sucks. Because now I wasted my stabs. Oh, he actually NATOs. I'm fine with that. That's like the same as if I attacked into the whip and now you don't have Tornado for either of my Toxics, which just get to come in for free here. We're gonna go Cal. And then he would what? He would Gust. We'd like Gust and Heli Kick. think if we live, we just want to strangle that. Problem is I care about both of these Tems to win the game. Lunch doesn't really do it right now. I'm definitely getting gusted on Calabas. I think we strangle Goring. He has to double Cal to kill. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Gust kills. And he's not Hand Fan. I don't know what he is, actually. I don't think we die to a Gust. Synergy Gust, maybe? But I also don't think that we die to Synergy Gust, so... And this Goring's gonna do a ton to whatever. I guess there's a world that the Whip Lump goes into Minnow, which kinda sucks. If that happens, then we waste our Goring. I think there's a lot of worlds where that happens. Oh, he didn't. That's just big old damage. Water Cannon into Roller is fine. Hook Kick into Roller is fine. Now we strangled the Gialis, which means that we get free Minnow. Free Minnow. Get to wait there. And just bullet. Or would I rather Hasty? I would not rather Hasty. I would rather hold Hasty up for like Lawali. Because this is probably gonna go for Prio move anyways. He swaps, I'm guessing, into an Electric to Gust the cow. I think I lived this, right? Nope. Alright, now it is game time. I don't think I can kill a Gialis. I think this one's just a rat, unfortunately. I think I just have to... I guess I'm gonna die anyways, right? So then we have to Tink and Lunge here. Yeah, because I'm gonna die regardless. Yeah, I don't think I can win this one. Now Lawali gets to come out. Dang. That's tough. 3 wins is not good for me. Loud car, loud car. We will try though. We spread here. Loud, loud, loud. Oh, I might just die to the Apoxia. I'm assuming so, right? Alright. I'm gonna die to mirroring, aren't they? Yo, nerf that trait, man. I only lost because of mirroring. Yeah, unfort.